expected that.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh, darn it.
How can that be?
So yeah, we're playing Life is Strange. Oh wait.
He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand, and then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give
No.
me an example of a
Damn, I
photographer?
cannot believe this.
We can't take the selfie again.
Black and white.
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller.
Can I actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria.
Okay,
Why
so
are-
we will
Because of her
hold
images of
left trigger
hopeless
to rewind. So this is the big mechanic of the game, that they sort of borrow the idea from Remember Me of reversing time. The whole going back thing. I think it is really interesting. I'm not sure how it'll play out.
Actually did it.
photographer who perfectly
At least coming from only episode 1.
Anybody?
We're gonna take another selfie.
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful
And it
photographic
makes
tradition.
all of this really
As a
interesting
gift.
because
I know I'm not dreaming
par-
this.
I think this is a way to hide some budgetary issues as well, of because they want to make the game a certain
I
length,
can go back in time.
but they can only do so much. So you use parts of the same cutscenes from before
The point
Can I
remains
say
that
to
literature has
help
always
create the
been a vital
game and make it
aspect of art and
interesting. I mean,
photography.
I'm not
You
sure
can go to the
that just
bathroom
is
quickly and check it out.
a theory.
Now, Max, since
but
you've
it's-
captured
it's
our
interesting
interest
nonetheless.
in
I think
joint
the idea is pretty
conversation,
good.
Can you please tell us the name of the process?
And we
that gave
know
birth
this.
To the first self-portraits.
I have to use the
I'm sorry, but I
bathroom.
really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy.
Ah,
We can talk more after
what a
class.
jerk teacher.
Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
And that just makes that still makes no sense.
What if I rewind again?
So we're gonna rewind. If, but yeah, you hold right trigger and you go back to the last spot that
captured our
makes
interest and clearly
a
wanna join the
difference. I
conversation,
think it
can you
is, so to speak.
please
And you can skip straight to the dialogue choice you need to use, which I think is really helpful, so that we don't have to sit through a bunch of dialogue you've seen at least 2 or 3 times.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Yeah, we just rocked
Somebody
that.
has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The
Yeah.
process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features.
We rock.
You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of Evan. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your
The
entry, too. And
mechanics
yes,
of this game,
Max, I see you
they do
were
still
hanging
feel a
out
bit
to
clunky, sort of similar to Remember Me. I had a lot of trouble.
Crazy. You are not dreaming.
Oh, this is so indie
Time
and
to be an
cheesy.
everyday hero.
It's so cheesy. I really like it. Can we talk to Kate?
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
I wish we didn't.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
Oh, we have a friend. But yeah, I had some trouble controlling the aspects of
I also want everybody to know that this
Excuse
the
me.
memory
Mr.
rewinding.
Jefferson,
In
can I
Remember
talk
Me?
to you for a moment?
Yes.
I still feel like it is a
No,
bit clunkily
Victoria.
handled in some ways
Excuse
here,
us.
but
I'd
it is a
never
lot
let one of
better.
photography's futures.
Skip. Darn it, I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
But
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
yeah, we
It'll
do.
take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is
Oh,
what
my
happens
God,
while
this
you're busy
guy.
making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Don't let me stop you. So, of course, we gotta impress our teacher. Which,
To be
who would
consumed by
who
your
would
work.
be like, hey,
I just
Max,
really
why are you
think
holding out your hand like that?
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson.
Never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
John Lennon's
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that
like, I
life is
don't
what
necessarily
happens
get
while
what
you're busy
this
making
quote
other
has to do,
plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good.
but who knows?
Make sure you finish working on it by today.
I think it's sort of their way
Yeah,
of
faith.
easing you into the whole. You can learn about stuff.
Victoria hasn't moved from that spot.
It's on my TV.
Stop this bullshit and go save that girl.
Wow. Okay. Okay, game. I will
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
run
I
button.
can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Well, I mean, yeah. No one would really believe you. Run button.
Okay, Max.
So now
retrace
we get a
every
gun.
step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in,
Philemon.
and I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing
So now we have
around
to
with.
work with our
What are you
first.
doing?
This is very.
Come on, put that thing
Ever
down.
Tell me what to do. I'm
I
so
need a hammer to break it open.
You're trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, but we messed up.
Holy shit, I can't let this happen.
So, but
If I
we
can reverse time
we
again,
were
I can help her.
For this than drugs.
we remember facts and we
way.
somehow keep items when we go back in
Never touch me
time,
again,
which doesn't
freak.
make sense. The facts thing does, but the items doesn't. But I think it's to make certain things a lot easier and to actually work.
Another shitty day.
Because if you were to have to do that, that sequence, of course, that was really time tight. I messed up a little
This
bit,
cannot be real.
but
just saw
that would be
a
really
girl get
tough.
shot
So
and then
it's a good
What the
choice.
fuck is going on?
Clunky story wise,
Do not.
but it's very
out.
good gameplay wise, definitely.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Okay, rent a
Excuse
cop.
For what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Yeah, buddy. Rent a cop. Bumming us out. Hey, Principal. Principal Wells.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm
I'm just a little worried about my future.
I'll say.
Sweating pinballs. Is that all you
I've never heard the phrase
You could
sweating
always be
pinballs. I've heard sweating bullets, but
Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
so when I did this, I reported Nathan, so I'm going to hide the truth because
I just got
snitches get
sick in
stitches.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again.
That
You know,
teen tude.
Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
Of what?
Now get outside with class. Please.
See, that feels very weird. Of we're sick.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet.
So yeah, you.
Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the
I think
truth.
that's really interesting, in that you can change your decision however you want, up until you leave the area. at the least you can see sort of what the other outcome might lead to. But I'm gonna stick pretty firmly with lying. Principal Wells just being kind of off. I mean, come on, man. We weren't feeling good. I'm not feeling good. Blackwell Academy. Super fancy art school. So let's talk to some more people. That is a lot of missing. What's this one?
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
That would be pretty neat. One slice, one drink for $3.50. That's a pretty good deal. I would go to that.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is. The retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club.
Okay,
Not to boast.
What is the Vortex Club? Yes.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
Do you just do a
I
bunch
do.
of
But you should actually come hang with us one
Are you gonna
night. Then you wouldn't be so inclined to
sacrifice a lamb?
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
So
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around.
when I did this the first time around,
Yeah, and she was hot.
I didn't really talk to many of the people, so this is actually all pretty new to me.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace?
What does that mean?
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Rachel's in the Vortex
Rachel
Club?
was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
What?
Do
I'm
you
so
really
confused.
want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
Seems unstable.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
I wouldn't say to.
Let's talk later,
Yeah.
Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Okay, so that's one person that we've talked to. Let's talk to Brooke.
Brooke actually has a drone?
That is unexpected.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
No, I'm pretty anti-drone.
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course.
Oops.
Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
Yeah, Brooke.
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Wow.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Why am I just searching her
What a
back?
complicated name for such a tiny
The
drone.
Hi-Fly B400. What? I don't remember what that means. Oh, we have a... Huh. So yeah, this is a sort of weird instant SMS type of thing. Our buddy Warren here. Don't ignore this message. Yeah, he's something
I
alright.
better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
But first, we're gonna talk to a bunch of people. You're very low detail, so clearly, well, I just passed through. I'm passing through people. This looks like a really nice environment. Like, they obviously have their graphical limitations you can see over there, but without a doubt, the art direction is what pushes us so far.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
Shave.
Thrash? You mean stage diving or...
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
You're the worst. Oh, can I go back in time?
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
Oh, that's right. I came to nose that.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Let's see a tray flip.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
You need to shave, buddy. Oh, oh, that was pretty funny. You got bodied, man. Oh, take a picture. That's so harsh. Get him while he's down. Huh. So I could go back. Maybe it's too late for me to go back and change with Brooke, but she's kind of mean. So let's not. Look at that squirrel. Are you a real squirrel? It's not even moving. Maybe it's a fake squirrel. Talk to our science teacher.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Yeah. No.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gyms,
Rent-a-cop.
etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to
Yeah.
students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers.
Oh,
who
so
shared it in
this
peace.
is built on a Native American burial ground. So now that I know that, it's probably going to be haunted by Native American spirits.
Americans?
The
Oh,
tribes
God.
who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived.
I'm not sure I believe that,
Now,
Miss
before
Grant.
I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Yeah, why wouldn't I sign
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell.
Yeah,
for
we
good
are.
reason.
that? She's cool. I like her. This action will have consequences. Huh.